Alright, we're back, and we just got the giant's
Now we just have to head for the
artifact thing there.
I don't get
So
it.
this is the
What was
reward
that
we get
artifact doing in
for
the mirror?
that cube.
Well, the mirror must have belonged to someone else in the past, or the future, wherever it came from. It didn't belong here in this time.
Scary stuff.
This is the reward we get for those live, events to choosing. You see, we got the summary parasol. That's the one you get for choosing the right amount of funny responses and getting all of them in that part of the game. So,
I'm going to take this artifact and open that gate.
like I said, those
But
are
you
just
still don't
basically
trust me, do
things
you?
to put on your
I can
monsters.
see it in your eyes. If there's anything you're wondering about or don't believe, just ask, and I'll try to explain.
Well, there is one thing. What is it you want, exactly?
A future that has people in it. I lived at the end of days. I was the very last child to be born. As I grew up, everyone I knew died, one by one, until eventually it was just me. All their dreams fell on my shoulders. I was their last hope. It was too much, so I left. Sure, maybe I couldn't go home again. Maybe I couldn't make everyone happy. But at the very least, I could rebuild a future where everyone could survive. So I went through the gate. I wasn't thinking very clearly then. I had a dream, but I didn't think it all out. I didn't know what it really meant. But once I got here and saw how you and your friends live in this village, I knew my dream could come true. In Valhalla, your sister gave me a chance. She gave me hope. The future can be changed. That's what she told me, and I believe her.
I understand. Thank you, Noel. Thank you for telling me that.
You want to take a moment to say goodbye before we leave?
Thanks. I think I'm okay.
Alright, so now we gotta make our way all the way back, basically to
If you're heading to the gate, try the shortcut along the shore.
where we
You
just
can use
were.
the mountain path too, now that it's not blocked off.
And we will finish that side
gate
quest
is
for
where the
that girl
meteorite
sitting on the
fell.
beach. So
So we should head towards Cocoon, right?
You know, it must be strange to have it there, always watching over.
and so the right side is going to be open now completely. That little bonus,
There's still monsters
remember,
around. Keep a lookout.
it was locked. Godot locked it, so you couldn't go through there. Now you can go through there. So should have dual casted them again. I keep saying that. I don't know if I ever do it. That's what we should do. Yeah, so those barricades are locked off. So there's one more up here somewhere you can get. These guys are a little hard to hit. They're fast. They can actually come right at you right away. And I think they're weak to fire. But yeah, I wasn't sure yet if they were or not. But they're not that hard to take out anyway.
I kind of feel bad.
you're heading to the gate, take... Godot said you were free to come and go as you...
I'm glad we found the artifact, but that's not the only weird thing going on here.
You mean like
Yeah, I knew there was a chest, a treasure around here somewhere, but I thought it was over here, but it's actually farther down. So I spent a second looking around there. These guys are good to kill. They drop Phoenix Downs, maybe? Or other potions or Phoenix Downs, either ones. This one dropped nothing.
No, even before that. Everything's been off for the last 3 years.
There it is. There's the treasure.
You say she's disappeared, but I know where she is. She's in Valhalla.
Oh, I got a Phoenix down there, so that's good.
I promise.
Yes, I don't have anything up for him yet.
Just as expected.
We need more recruits.
Alright, so what am I doing here? Leveling up. I only got one level I can do. So Serah, it's a large node, so we'll do Ravager, get her mana or magic up 2 points there. And small node for him, so we'll just raise up his Ravage and get another level on that. Okay. So remember, you only get 99 in each class, I believe, each roll. So you don't want to go like just keep going commando all the way through, because you're not going to hit. You're going to waste them on the small ones when you could be getting bonus strength by using the big ones. That's why I'm kind of going Ravager too, trying to balance them out a little bit. Even though, you know, they'll definitely be more strength based. She'll be more magic based. Alright, so here's our second boss fight with this guy. I don't think it goes much better than the first one. I think I still screwed up. He has a shield this time though that really can't hurt him until you stagger him. So go for staggers. He's resistant to mana and magic and attack. So go dual cast on him to really try to build that gauge up. They're both doing the Ravager stuff. You see the gauge goes up a lot faster on dual casting. So there we got the stagger on him. Let him go to double trouble, 2 commandos, and attack him. Do a lot of damage to him. So if you want, you can still stick to a Ravager. That'll still help the bonus go up. If you know, however you want to do it. So at least I start to get some damage here. I think I gotta end up using a potion or something. We have no real way to heal yet besides potions. There's a potion. Yeah, I should have switched to dual cast a while ago. He's doing swipe. I just chose not to do the sentinel, but I think that hurt me because in my score, because Noel keeps getting knocked down, so he's not attacking as often as he could have been probably if I switched to sentinel. So I would suggest probably switching to sentinel when he does this swipe move. So you guys don't see, he just got knocked down and he's not doing anything right now until he gets up. Alright, got him, but only 3 stars. You got an iron bangle out of it, though. got a fragment and 1,000 CP, which is really nice. And now we can ride chocobos in this area. Not throughout the whole game. I think it's based on area. When you get so far in an area, and we actually would make use of him to complete our side quest in a second for that girl on the beach, just to speed it up. Here's a little beastery, or the fragment thing on him. And now that we got 1,000 CP, we're gonna level up here. And I think we finish it off. Pretty sure we finish off this first stage. There's stages to this, and after each stage, you can select a bonus for your character. So Serah is the Ravager on the large nodes, Commando on the small ones, the rest of the way up. I'm pretty sure this is the last one, and we unlock stage 2. Yeah, it expands. There we go. Now we're at stage 2. So now you can pick one of a bonus. I picked a ATP gauge for each one, which means instead of 3 moves, we can do 4 in one turn. 4 1-bar moves, 2 2-bar moves. You know, so we can actually have an extra. We're basically getting an extra attack a turn, possibly. And I think I'm going to pick that for him as well. Yeah, he gets one too. I'll pick that for him too, so that it will help him. Alright, so let's move on, and we're gonna hop over here, and we're gonna grab this. Before you hit the time gate there, go grab the chocobo. You should have 2 Geshal greens from getting one of the chests earlier. It's actually the chest right here on this middle ledge. So while you're on a chocobo, you move faster and you will not be attacked. And the reason we're doing this is to go get the item for the side quest. What appears once you beat him the first time, the Gomagog or whatever, disappears here. So we couldn't get it earlier. So now we got it. So now we'll head all the way back to the village. And you know, obviously it's going to be faster, no fights. And we'll head back and give this to the girl and finish that side quest. Or fragment quest. I might call them fragment quests, because that's what they seem to be. You're getting a little bit of CP and a fragment when you've completed them so far. That's how it's gone, so. I mean, I guess they are side quests, technically. And you can obviously see where she's at with that big blue mark. Alright, so just head on over to her, and you can talk to people on the chocobo, and you won't get off of it.
Yes, that's it. You found my kit. I've been using this kit since I lived on Cocoon. Couldn't believe I'd lost it. It's funny how you get attached to these things. I'm sorry it's not much of a reward, but here. Ever seen a rock like this? I found it just over there. Do me a favor and try not to get yourselves hurt. I've got enough patience already. There aren't many people who like to play nurse around here.
Alright, so we got the Heart Prism Fragment and 50 CP. So, alright, and that's pretty much all we can do in this area right now. I think there's still one more fragment we can get, but we can't do it until a little later in the game. We have to get a new ability to be able to actually grab it. So we'll come back for that. And that's it, really. So we're gonna head over to the time gate and get that going.
Are you sure you're ready? You know, once we go through, there might be no coming back.
Yes, I'm ready to go. It's not a dream or a lie. I know my sister is alive out there. I'm sorry I doubted you. Of all people, I should know how bad it can make you feel when no one believes what you say. Snow put all his trust in me. Now it's my turn to do the same for you. I've made up my mind. You and I. We go together.
I won't let you down. We'll find Valhalla, I promise. So, you're not gonna say goodbye?
There's no need. We already have, sort of. Lightning's knife. It's been sharpened and cleaned.
Well, you did that.
Hey, shut up.
Look, my pendant has a brand new chain.
Oh, okay.
And Snow was purring like a kitten. Someone gave him a good brushing.
Quiet.
Hey.
Why don't you guys go fess up?
What?
Go on. You too.
Hey, Sarah. I figured no way you're leaving the pendant behind. So I made a chain, you know, so you wouldn't lose it.
If Lightning is alive out there, wouldn't want her getting mad over a poorly maintained weapon. You know her.
If you leave, someone's gotta pick up the slack looking after Snow, so I volunteered myself.
Thanks, guys. It's time for me to go. I don't know what's waiting out there, in the future, between worlds. But I want to see Lightning so much. If there's any chance at all, I want to take it.
You can go. But you have to come back in one piece. Promise?
I promise. If I believe, maybe a miracle will happen.
The future won't change until you make the first step.
You know what you're doing, right?
Well, I can't say that I do. This is the first time I've opened a gate myself. Guess we'll just have to find out.
Hey, what about Sarah?
I'll protect her. I promise you. I vow never to let her come to harm.
Godot.
But
Trust me. For Sarah's sake.
I guess this is it.
Guess so. Looks like the future starts now.
I'll be back.
Serah, you set out on your journey for my sake. You believed in a promise. You believed in a future you could not see. I will keep fighting here, at the end of the world. I know you will come. I believe in you.
Serah.
Alright, so this is the Historia Crux, I think it's called.
This place is incredible.
It's the Historia Crux.
Yep.
The crossroads of the time continuum.
So this is how you were able to travel backwards from the future?
Right. Just floated through this nowhere space. And now it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm still not really exactly sure how this thing works either. So I know you obviously use it to get through different areas, and you can go through different time periods as well. So we unlocked the Brescia Ruins 5AF, which is actually 2 years after where we are now. We were in 3AF. AF stands for after fall, when Cocoon falls, or basically the end of Final Fantasy XIII. Time they restarted the years. So that's 2 years in the future, which is basically the next area we're going to go to. It's the only other one we can go to right now. So we'll end up going there in the next video, and just go through some data log stuff here to end this one out. So alright, so we'll get to a whole new area in the next one. So thanks for watching.